is Purushottam Govindarajan. Today I'm presenting my Google Capstone project, the AI Intelligent Carrier Mentor Agent. It is a secure multi-agent carrier mentoring system built using Google Agent Development Kit and a local model context protocol server. The students interested in artificial intelligence, cybersecurity, cloud engineering often struggle to identify exact skills, certification, and internship roles required for target path. So that's why I built this agent. That's why as the solution. See, this is the project follows a model architecture where orchestration, factual retrieval, security validation, problem definition, separate into independent components. So here's the local IDK workspace layout. It's designed using strict enterprise-grade modular decoupling rather than mixing logic agents. Definitions are completely isolated under the agent's directory. Prompt templates reside in a dedicated personal files. At the right side, you can see the local service active, initialize and listening on ports 800 and 801, 8081. The orchestration engine implements a hierarchical supervisor sub-agent trees using the Google ADK framework where a query passes a firewall. The supervisor agent evaluates the user's intent. Using native ADK agent tool bindings, it dynamically coordinates the specialized sub-agents, delegating skill, graph analysis to carry agent, profile matching to internship recruiter, and final timeline compilation to a roadmap architect. Entirely to reduce the hallucination as much model hallucination as much as possible regarding industry certification. I decoupled factual locus from LLM reasoning. I built standards compliant model context protocol servers using the fast MCP and fast API. When the carrier agent needs to recommend a track, it calls a local server which subtracts the student's current certification from the recommendation vector. This ensures that every single output is highly fidelity and net new. So this is the interactive ADC. This is the through the agency playground. I got the ADK playground web UI. Then when I enter a query, for example, that is the I want to become an ML engineer. So that's the query. And then as you can see, it goes to supervisor agent. Then it intercepts the input. Then after that, a live visual execution graph on the left. Supervisor is running to carry agent sub agents. Then the first stop. This is the first stop of the response. So it shows a career consideration providing a tailored strategy for resume optimization, emphasizing proof of work and filtering out redundant certifications. So this is the second half. Second half, we reveal complete structured dynamic roadmap sub-agent. It avoids generic advice and delivers a precise phase-based milestone table. It pushes a 20% theory to 80% practical code development. Move from unit tests and Git to PyTorch architectures, file production, MLOps, containerization using FastAPI and Docker. It concludes an immediate action is execute. Next step for student execute. Now next is the absolute transparent debug system execution. So this is the execution trace waterfall. So exactly you can see that it proves a framework orchestration. The supervisor invokes the LLM call, forks execution, maps or exact operational windows where the carrier internship agents programmatically query a local tool server. So this is the conversational conceit. Agents are highly vulnerable to adversarial prompt hacking. So from this I engineered a rigid security parameter right at our application boundary where it checks string length to mitigate resource exploitation and scans inputs case insensitively for blocks and can touch a prime supervisor model or leak instructions. So here is the adversarial penetration test when you use a submits an injection payload demanding system reveal core component our firewall drops the request instantly because it knows that this is unsecure is completely invoked and securely isolated. So here the roadmap the sub agents, and here is the execution trace. And here's the last slide. In conclusion, the project establishes a scalable blueprint for production grade agentic systems. By combining the Google ADK from reasoning and model context protocol for factual data grounding, we achieve an intelligent, hallucination free, enterprise secure carrier mentor. The repository is fully public and verified on GitHub. Thank you for your time. Thank you. Thank you for listening.